Of course.
He ran out the other door.
Oh, Jesus. Hello everyone, it is the Almighty Jeff and this is episode 82 of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Last time we arrived at Rortlick's workshop only to find it being robbed. After beating dead, the thugs found out he was severely in debt, of which we agreed to help him out by allowing him to bet on us as we competed another racer in the Vegelbud estate. We then attended the grand reopening of the Chameleon, only to be interrupted with the news that Priscilla had been attacked, with her displaying injuries similar to several other people that had been murdered recently, and with the help of Dr. Von Gratz began an investigation starting with the morgue. So before we carry on with the carnal sins, I decided to get our Gwent game of the episode done first because I don't know how long that quest is going to go on for. It might end up taking us another episode or so. So we're doing Gwent Old Pals, which we unlocked by beating Zoltan at Gwent, and he obviously recommended we speak to Roche. So let's do that. Yeah, keep saying this.
You play Gwent, Roche?
Yes, but there's no one to play against here. If you've got a deck, pull it out.
Good luck.
Okay. Right then. Oh, he's playing both Northern Realms. Nice. Well, it makes sense, considering his allegiance. Do we need two? I mean, I feel stupid to swap one out. So... Okay. Play on the back foot. Okay, good. I'd be more worried if he was cautiously avoiding the macro. Does the strength, yes, yeah. Okay, alright. Well, two can play that game, Sunshine. Hey, that's me. You can't do that. It's cheating. Alright, this is gonna, I reckon he's gonna pass after this, isn't he? Yeah. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Nice. Okay. How dare you? Right, who are we dragging back out? We've only got siege units, haven't we? We might as well go for the high level ones. It's not going to make much difference, mine, but you know. Now he's either going to absolutely slay me with something, or he's not actually that good a Gwent player. Or at least he's not got that good a deck. Starting to think it's the latter. Yeah, wow. I'm quite surprised how easy that was.
Congratulations. Here. You earned the card.
Know anyone else worth playing?
I've heard of a man came through Novigrad recently. You might be interested to know he's also a witcher. Lambert, they call him.
Oh.
Old Lambert's a card sharp? Interesting indeed.
It should be Skelliger, I think.
Mates who's come up from the south. He likes cards, a rather refined player. But it seems he's better at being late. Wouldn't wait if I were you.
Okay, you only get a chance when a unique card from Lambert. So that's it's easy for you to say. Alright, cool. We got that done. Can we say anything with Vess? No, really not. Right, let's not walk into a dead end. That would be a bad idea. Especially follow the map. Well, not the map that you can see, but you know. Okay, let's head back to Carl's Sins. Hang on. Let's go through in order. So, this is right near Trottigot Gate. Presume we'll need to do all of them to find out who thought that they could get away with hurting our dear Priscilla. I got my eye on you. You better not be murdering any innocent women. Okay, I think this is actually where all them. This is where all them bandits keep attacking me, like the henchmen. Well, he did attack me. I think I killed him. Whistling Wendy. Oh, we talk to you? No, apparently not. Alright.
A brazier. This time of year. Man's footprint. Murderers, maybe.
Whoa.
Weight on his heel.
How am I to know?
Took a step back.
Oh. That Whistling Wendy set him on me. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Come on. Hardly seems fair. I mean, yeah, I'm armoured and they're not, but that doesn't seem to make a difference. It doesn't seem to suffer any less melee damage. The lights on my thing is still doing a thing where if something happens, it'll flicker, which is really annoying. I don't think it comes across that strongly in the edit. Oh my days. At least I didn't notice it, but it's really annoying me. Oh, come on! Jesus. Come on. He's generating his stamina quicker than I can bloody get him. Thank you.
Think you'll gut me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant! Hoes can fight back!
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you doing here?
Getting vengeance. Well, why are you staring? Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime? Me and my brothers are waiting here to give him a warm welcome. For Priscilla. Almost did her in the whole sun.
I know. Here to look for clues and find anyone who might know something.
Fear I can't help you much. But I can tell you what I know.
You and Priscilla friends?
Friends? Nah. But she saw more than a stupid whore in me. Treated me with respect. It mattered. I was looking to give up whoring. Pick up a decent trade. But none would take me. Not as a washerwoman, nor a servant, nor a cook. Felt like a leper, I did. But Priscilla, she was different.
Agreed to put me in her play, you see? Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fire. Whistling Wendy on stage, can you imagine it?
Well, dream's gone now. I'm back to working street corners.
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work goes. Or so I tell myself.
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim. You aware of that?
Oh, dearie. Course I was.
This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls, orphans. But who'd have a drama concern about them? Human rubbish. It's what the guards call us.
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns. That's what folk called them. No friends, no families. Their bodies were burned long ago.
Take care now. I gotta look around some more. Appreciate it if you didn't disturb me.
Naturally. We'll stand aside, behave. But do tell us if you find anything else here.
So we've examined that. Blood.
Human. Priscilla's. Murderer fled before the guards arrived. Ran this way.
Concerned Citizen's Sermon. Remember, good people, the light cast by the fire dispels every darkness, reveals every lie, exposes every unworthy and debauched soul. Not even shape-shifting dopplers can hide from its lights, not even witches and sorceresses, so adept at fooling the common folk, not the loose women who walk the streets and fog men's minds with their charms. Abandon then the treacherous and immoral magic arcane, cover your bodies in modesty and provoke no unclean thoughts, and the eternal fire will expose for you all monsters and sinners, or else burn you too in its flames, concerned citizen. So it tells me this concerned citizen might be
Trail ends here. Strange. Even I couldn't jump this wall.
might be a possible suspect. What is this?
What do you want?
I know that smell. Formaldehyde.
Ah. Okay. Take it that's it for this area then.
So, what
What is it?
Think I know what happened here. Priscilla fought back, her assailant retreated, and knocked over the brazier. Someone must have heard it. Maybe saw something, started hollering. Guards showed up. Murderer didn't finish the job, didn't cover his tracks. Just collected himself and leapt over the wall. Trail ends there.
You divined all this from a pile of rubbish and a few prints in the mud.
Do that practically every day in my profession. And practice makes perfect.
True enough. Just like I can tell right off if a punt'll pay or try to wriggle out of it.
That particular skill I could use myself. Take care now. And I got a murderer to catch.
Let's hope. Right. Just gonna meditate for an hour so that our health is back to max. Just in case we have any more nasty encounters. Okay, examine the place where the woodcarver died using your witcher senses. Why can't I... Oh. You shut the gate. What a ridiculous thing to do.
Think we're in for rain.
Gotta open it and everything.
Anyone home?
Begone, or I'll set me hounds on you. Molly, Striga, come!
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer, looking for his killer.
That's altogether different. Sit, you stupid mutts, lie down. Come on in. Slowly now, lest they bite you.
Charming as beasts go.
You daft? Even I'm scared of them. A better barking dog than an evil man at your door.
Got someone particular in mind?
Sure as shite. Bugger who did Fabian in. As soon as they'd hauled his corpse off, I ran to a mate who raises fighting dogs. Bought these two mutts. Cost me a chunk of change. But I sleep sound at least.
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together. Meyer and Meyer.
Oh, blimey.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
It's a big boy.
Hey, mate, I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family or what's left of it. So, what do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
Tell me what you know about the murder, in order, in detail.
It was like this. Had some work in Oxenford, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss him burn another hag. But the smoke wasn't coming from Hierarch Square. It was coming from here. See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered round the blaze, and found Fabian here beside it. They'd already loaded him on the cart by the time I arrived.
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything suspicious beforehand? Hear anything?
Claimed not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleating orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes. They care about some dwarf.
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone dislike him? Threaten him, maybe?
'Twas Fabian who threatened this one last. Oh, you were a good dwarf. Craftsman like no other. But you were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber. No, he grabbed the purse and head out whoring. Took to following one in particular. He'd say, 'tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag, and other obscenities. Don't rightly know what that was about. Maybe he was in love with her.
Know where I can find her? This dish rag?
City cemetery. She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. Her pawn said a fever took her.
Oh, great.
Fine, we've talked enough. Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of the dogs.
He seems like a nice fella. Alright, what have we got here? Just knit you some stuff. I mean, you go in anyway, aren't
The
you?
old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones.
I think we're dealing like an ultra-conservative here. Oh. Could he be Reverend Nathaniel? Because, the doctor that we were with, hang on, sorry, I can't remember what his name is off the top of my head, Van Gratz, he said that Nathaniel was previously a torturer and also ultra-conservative. That's just my, throwing my hat in the ring there, that's my theory.
Statues of the old gods.
No, I heard that.
But women. Shapely ones.
I wanna look at
Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Murderer dragged something heavy. Dragged something across the floor. Statues. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
Yeah, the consensus has been sermon. Remember, good people, that fire can be both a blessing and a curse. Fire can warm with its flames, fires can prepare our nourishment, fire can drive off the horrors of the dark, yet fire can also scorch, burn and incinerate. That is why we must live in harmony with eternal fire and its commandments. Whoever fails to heed its lessons, whoever lives in ignorance of it, whoever mocks it, the same shall lose his life in its flames. Take my counsel to heart, good people, and you will reap the consequences of your deeds. So it's clear this concerned citizen is most likely who's actually doing the killing. And, you know, eternal fire, just like the Reverend. Also pretty sermony, like a Reverend would say. I don't know. Can't leave this one underneath. Probably shouldn't annoy the dog either. It's a lot. Okay.
Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since they found Fabian. But I'll open it for you if you want.
Thank you. See, at least he's very cooperative. Should be out of the way then. Fine. Okay. Oh, you really didn't need to do a roll in there, Geralt, but sure.
More bloodstains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless
there's the chemical.
Got rid of the blood, left a few stains behind. Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it. Eyes, humanoid, completely rotten.
Ugh. Christ.
Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked.
Oh, that's everything. So, let's try and grab what we can. I don't think we're going to be able to come back here. Should we talk to Gus?
Aye.
Already know what happened. Fabian was in the workshop. Murderer attacked him there. They struggled. Fabian was overpowered, then tortured. For a time.
I needn't know the details. Truth be told, I haven't the stomach for him.
When it was over, the murderer dragged Fabian to the courtyard, then made a pyre of sculptures, set them aflame.
But why? Why do all that?
To teach a lesson. To him, you, the whole city. Had a look at your sculptures.
And? Lifelike, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. The women especially. Never seen a bust that size on Melitele.
Oh aye, Fabian's handiwork. I told him, brother, tits like that would crush her back. Whittle him down. He said nay, they'd sell better this way. Told me to shut my trap. And sell they did. Till one sermon at the temple. And the celebrating reverend said that whoso buys idols from the non-human Myers sins twofold, as a heretic and as a lecher. That was the end of that.
Fine, we've talked enough. Won't learn anything else here. Take care.
I'd be very surprised if it wasn't the Reverend at this point. Alright, so just gotta find Eustace now. Final clue. Hopefully this gives us the definitive answers that we seek, although like I said, I could probably make a reasonable judgment as to who the attacker is at this point. Could probably do with stopping him, because I feel like he's going to try and go for Von Gratz because he knows that he's obviously looking after the still living Priscilla.
Coroner wants to see you. Been another victim.
Oh dear.
Told me to say the main door will be open for you. You're to come as soon as you can.
Oh dear, oh dear. Oh blimey, there's been a few.
Can't go out in the streets, no
Those, this is people that he's I don't think you'd leave him out in the street, though.
You Eustace, the corpse collector?
Aye? How'd you know?
Fourth sense, I think it is. You bring Fabian Meyer's body to the morgue?
Fabian. Oh, yeah, I remember. No eyes, no heart, one of them, right? No purse neither, as I recall.
One of them? So there have been other bodies like that?
Sure have. Beggars, street urchins, and street walkers. One went so portly, I had to cut her into pieces to fit her in me wheelbarrow. Slippery sow, they called her, on account of her.
Quite desensitised,
Some best
isn't
left
it?
unsaid. What happened to the pieces?
What do you mean? Reverend Nathaniel ordered them burned.
Wonder why.
Every last one. Oh, shame that was.
Shame? Why? Actually, never mind. Another thing that's best left unsaid. You search Fabian's body?
Well, I cast an eye in his pockets. Made sure nothing went to waste.
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick a prick. None of your fucking concern. What, you tax collector? Piss off, mutant.
Oh, cut that finger off.
Talk. What did you find on him?
I as you wish. Triflings, baubles, gloss-beaded ring, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment that. I'll wipe off the writing and sell it as new.
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla? We short of wenches in this town.
Ooh, he's gonna get a smack.
Oi, fucking hell, what was that for?
For everything.
Beautiful. Okay, can we actually look in his workshop? Sorry, lady. Oh, it's locked. Greetings. Hello. That was an amazing encounter.
Sold off. Don't know nothing else.
Alright, talk to the coroner. I think we
Welcome, Master Witcher.
think we have our mystery solved.
Geralt, right? I'm glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
Nice of you, especially given you didn't seem pleased about my previous visit.
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. I also had Reverend Nathaniel to contend with.
I don't think it's going to be an issue for much longer.
Caretaker has left the city on some important matter. And I know who you are, what drives you. I'm more than happy to aid your investigation.
By the way, you and Von Gratz don't exactly get along. Why is that?
I had him sent to prison. You see, Joachim led the student protests in 1242, a senseless and brutal revolt. People were dying, Witcher. Those who rejected liberty, equality, and fraternity would be found in the gutter come morning. Their throats slit from ear to ear with surgical precision. Joachim had been my favorite student, but alas, I had to do something. So I reported him. Then I left the university and found work in the morgue, where none care about my past. Whereas Joachim, oh, fate's ironies. Years later, he was appointed head of the very ward I had founded.
How old's Von Gratz? 50? 60?
53, I believe. Why do you ask?
You look a little young to have been his teacher.
Not surprising. For years, I've lived in the cold and dark, breathing the vapors of embalming fluids. In short, working with corpses extends one's life. Music, is it not?
Who's the victim this time?
Joris Aquinas, a lecturer in theology at Oxenfurt Academy. Found this morning at his home on a catafalque made of his books.
Any titles in particular?
It seems all the tomes dealt with the eternal fire. Treatises critical of the faith's doctrines.
Yeah, mortal sin in Novigrad. Not fond of Nathaniel?
Very few people are. He's cruel and capricious. He stormed in here once, grabbed a scalpel I was sterilizing over a burner, sliced my back with it to the bone, because I had forgotten to lock the storeroom. Hard to be fond of someone like that, wouldn't you agree?
Let's start.
Gladly. The wounds conform to the killer's modus operandi. The victim was bound and forced to drink formaldehyde. Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed burning coals in the sockets, then opened the rib cage and... What's this? A parchment. Made of human skin.
Same as in the last one.
Message from the murderer. The name of his next victim. Patricia Vegelbud.
Oh dear.
Gods, he knows no bounds. To attack Lady Vegelbud, heiress of such a prominent family.
Where is she? Tell me.
She resides in an estate beyond the city, north of Oxford.
Been there plenty of times.
Find her now.
Alright. It's a Vernon Roche Quintus's body. Priscilla wouldn't concerned citizen. Well, that'll be why Nathaniel's gone on his little trip there, isn't he? Oh, he's gone out of town. I wonder why. I wonder where he's gone. Wouldn't be to the Vegelbud estate, would it? Tut tut. Okay. Well, I thought we can get there in time. Don't need another death on the conscience. Thankfully we can just head straight there. Hopefully it's not too late. If only I'd put off that game of Gwent. No, this would have happened either way, I'm sure.
What do you want?
Need to talk to Patricia Vegelbud.
You think any bum off the street can...
Her life's in danger. Let me in or have her blood on your hands.
If you thought this up, and I'll let you in, I'll throw my arse out the door.
Always thought a guard was supposed to protect his charge, not his ass.
So be it. I'll take you to Lady Vegelbud. Just no trickery. Understand?
Oh, thank goodness.
Fellow? If it's work you seek.
Don't know that I'm all that good. Name's Geralt. Looking for Patricia Vegelbud. Her life's in danger.
In danger? Come now. I saw Mother this morning. She seemed
Wow.
sad, true, but in perfect health.
I'm hunting a serial killer, and I've got reason to believe your mother will be his next victim.
Why, even if it's true, our guards.
He's exceptionally cruel when he kills, tortures his victims, cuts out their hearts. So let's see how she is, just in case.
I find this all very hard to believe, but you appear to be quite serious. Please, follow me.
Eek.
A fire fit for Bellatane, except it's the wrong time of year.
I mentioned Mother seemed sad. Do you remember? In fact, she's in the midst of a crisis of faith. A rather serious one. We'd been to Novigrad. Mother had seen the pyres in Hierarch Square, uttered not a word on our way home. She had all the holy books, insignias, reliquaries gathered, taken outside and burnt. Then she locked herself in her room.
We need to hurry.
To mark her as a victim for a conservative reverend, maybe. Let's go, let's go.
Hear that? Calm and quiet. All seems to be in order.
We should go in, just to be sure.
You're relentless, aren't you? Fine. But wait here, please. Mother's certainly not in the mood for guests.
Of course.
He ran out the other door.
Oh, Jesus. Come on, you dickhead. I know it's you. I'm gonna kill the bloody dogs.
Spread out! Murderer's still here!
Where'd he go?
There he is! Get him!
You've got to be kidding me. Really not the time. Look, I can't. What's going on? Why can't I... Geralt, we've got to chase a murderer. Do you not think that might be the... Bloody hell, I've got to fight these fools, aren't I? Was that the right thing to do?
Halt! Or I'll put a bolt between your eyes!
Listen, you got the wrong guy.
Save your trickery, taking you to the heiress.
Well, killer's already escaped. Lead the way, hero.
We got him, Lady Ingrid. Wasn't easy, but...
Lower that crossbow before you hurt yourself. This man is innocent.
Forgive me. I saw him running. Thought it was the killer fleeing.
I was chasing him, and I'd have caught him if you hadn't gotten in my way.
Out of my sight, at once.
Uh-oh.
Mother, why did he do this to her? Why?
Because she blasphemed the eternal fire. Only thing that ties her to the other victims. Ingrid, I know this is a hard time for you, but usually the killer leaves a note on the body. A note indicating his next victim. May I?
Very well. But you should be on your own. I do not wish to see her in this state. I do not wish to remember her like that. And let her be the last victim. Please.
I'll certainly try. Oh, Jesus.
Bruises, broken fingernails. She defended herself. Must be why it took him longer, and why he almost got caught.
Oh, God.
Here it is. Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's. Growing bolder, not just the name, but the place too. Won't get away this time.
Remember, good people, the fire devours everything in its path, sparing no one, stopping for nothing. The fire burns all sinners alike, be they paupers or princes, men or non-humans, weak or powerful. Whoever breaks its commandments, whoever does not heed the church's counsel, whoever worships false gods, the same shall be turned to ash in its flame. Live then in the truth of the eternal fire, listen to its holy men, for they are your shepherd.
Same wounds as the previous victims. Examination would be a waste of time. Gotta get to crippled Kate's, fast.
Oh, unfortunately it's going to be a second. Yeah, I already read that.
Another empty formaldehyde bottle.
Because we are unfortunately at time. Well, this is getting quite interesting, this quest. Let's have a look at our glossary. So, I think it updated the guy in the morgue. I can't remember what his name is. Yeah, Rejk. It's probably it, I think. Books, we read all these. All the usual crap. Flick through all this. World map, we've not been anywhere new, so we're not going to bother. And quests, we've just been working through Carl's Sins. And also, where is it? I went over it. Gwent Pals. Characters have not leveled up, let's make it midday. Even though again, it seems like a bad idea because, you know, there's a guy's on his way to cripple Kate's, but it's not going to make a difference. Alright, save the game there. Okay, that is what we're going to end it for today. Like I said, this is getting really interesting, this murder mystery, and hopefully we'll be able to stop him before he kills his next victim at Cripple Kate's, and hopefully Priscilla can recover. As I said, I'm almost certain that it's going to end up turning out to be this Reverend. He seems like a right dodgy guy, and everything's just pointing towards him at this point. So if it was anyone else, I'd be genuinely surprised, but I wouldn't be surprised that Witcher would try and surprise me. That's all I can say with that, really. So yeah, hopefully we'll be figuring out what's going on with that next time. We'll finish that. Probably move on to our next opponent at Gwent Pals. Basically, we'll probably have to go over to Skellige to tackle Lambert. Sorry. Get mixed up with my London boroughs. But yeah, and then of course we've got Zoltan's quest to work on as well. Before we wrap up, let me take a second to thank my amazing patrons. My £5 patrons are Ever the Snake, Admiral Hyla. Find links to their channels as well as my other £3 patrons in the description down below. And on screen you'll see correct my £1 patrons. Thank you so much everyone. This is truly appreciated and it goes a long way to help the channel, so I do thank you a lot for that. And if you should become a patron, you can follow the link in the description down below. We don't have to do that because at the end of the day, hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.